Welcome back, Mosh Pit Podcast. We're here with In Chaos, and we got Dan and Travis here today at Lodi Halloween Fest. How you guys feeling today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I'm a little tired, but pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah. I just got off, I started work at 5 a.m. today. Got off of work and came here as fast as I can, but I work in San Leandro, so kind of far, you know. But, we're here now. Well, I'm here now. He's been here.
I've been here. I got here at 11, so a little later than most people, but...
Yeah, I woke up at 6 this morning, got here around 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I'll just get this day started.
Hell yeah. Gotta do it, man. Gotta do it.
But I want to start off, what do you think you've changed performance-wise since your band's first started?
Probably playing better.
Playing better?
Playing better. We've had a few lineup changes and stuff like that. We started... This project started out as like a way for me to express myself in a healthy way, and it was just an idea for a long time. And then I met this guy, and we started jamming, and then it started like going from there. We had like other people playing with us, and the lineup we have now we're very stoked on. Like we're all like-minded and stuff, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've definitely been fortunate enough, more so recently too, to play with people like way better than we are. Who like, I mean, skill level, but also like professional level. Like they've done like national tours, international tours, like really tenured people that have been helping us out like the last year and a half maybe. And like who we are right now compared to even like a year ago, completely different band.
Yeah, and I feel like, especially with the music industry, when I've been learning, I'm almost on my year mark of doing this stuff. I swear, it's like you learn every time you are at a show or with other bands, you learn something that you didn't even know.
Yeah,
literally.
It's just like, it's always something new with the music industry, and there's always something you need to know and how to get involved with it. And building communications is like a pain, but it's necessary. And I trust me.
Nobody really talks about like the networking and like things that like have to go into it, or like even like show etiquette, like how to get there, like what to do once you're in the venue, setting up as a band, tearing down, like you know,
like knowing that, like, because like I mean, like this festival, it's been in effect for a year. And I mean, I didn't even find out about it until a band I interviewed with, Wolves, and I interviewed them at the Never Boom show. And they told me about it, and then that's why I hit you guys up. And then, but like,
shout out with Wolves.
Yeah,
with
check
Wolves.
them out. Unfortunately, they could not be here today, but definitely go check them out.
Go check, their stuff is so good. I love it. And Never Bloom, because that show they did at that night, and that was like I think it was the first or second show they did at their venue, the Mosaic. And that venue is even good. It's out in Folsom. Check out that venue. And they have another show at that venue coming up soon. I forgot who's headlining, but check it out. And but yeah, like with like music industry stuff and like hitting up people, and I also tell people, because people ask me as like a podcaster that hits up bands constantly, like how do you do it? I'm like, it is purely strictly luck based. You hit them up. If they hit you back, they hit you back. If you don't, then you gotta just wait, be patient. You're not at that level yet. But yeah, trust me, I get that. How did you guys meet?
So, I used to work at Vans in Stockton, the Vans shoe store, and I was already gone, but my old manager hit me up to go bowling, and I was like, okay, I don't really know anybody there, but I'll go, and that's where I met this guy.
Yeah, literally, he probably quit. Man, they trying to like break in on us?
No, I think it's the 10.
Damn, the whole green room flew away.
Trying to
We're floating away, guys.
Man.
We all float.
Yeah, so, but back to it, he probably quit maybe like 3 or 4 months before I got hired.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh wow, it's like moving.
It's okay, you know.
We're good, we're in a trailer.
We're good in a trailer.
And you remember like what really like made me and you connect though?
The shirt I was wearing.
He was wearing like a t-shirt, like my favorite like death metal band is Behemoth. I think that band is fucking brutal as shit. And I was like, dude, is that like a Behemoth shirt? And he was like, oh no, it's not, it's just this like artist. And he was like, wait, you like that stuff? And like literally from there, he was like, well, I have like a drum set at home. I was like, I play guitar. And he
Yeah.
lived a block away from me.
So yeah, we originally started like me trying to do drums because I wanted to create music, and like, you know, it's hard to find a drummer. And he came over, we jammed a few times, and then, you know, we did some covers and stuff. And then I was like, hey, I wrote some stuff on guitar, and I showed it to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, he's a way better guitarist than I am. I can make noise a little bit. It can make sense, but it's not. It's like very sloppy. And that song that we did was the song called 580. It's our first single, and it's a song we still play live. It's like one of our favorite songs. And he just added his spice to it, and like, we just connected so well musically. I was like, hey, let's form a band. Let's do this.
I'll actually lead that into another question. What was the creation by the name In Chaos?
He had the name originally, and at first it was gonna be like I think it was In Chaos We Live.
Yeah, it was a really long name.
It was like really long, and I think I was telling you, like, dude, like when we make like Instagram handles and stuff, like you don't want it to be like at In Chaos We Live 209 CA.
Yeah.
Like, and so we ended up just shortening it to In Chaos. And luckily enough, we got lucky because there's a ton of In Chaoses.
Yeah.
We are the first ones that got verified on like Spotify and Apple Music.
First ones.
So
Yeah, that's another thing with like band names and stuff. It's like, it's hard to like, you want to do something interesting, but sometimes you'll like not even realize that, like, you'll be in like California and like make a band name, and then there'll be somebody in like Texas or New York or something that has that same name, but you don't realize that.
yeah, I think the other In Chaos is in China.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny.
like Chinese power metal.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's funny because we'll get tagged in some of their stuff. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's pretty funny. Like, we got hit up for another podcast, and it was for that band. And they're like, oh, you're a different In Chaos. We'll interview you too, but like, kind of got lost in translation, so we just didn't do it. You know, you're our our first. I like to say you're our first. We had another podcast we've done, but it was
It never saw the light of day.
it never saw the light of day. But this one, I think it'll see the light of day.
Yes.
You know, we'll see. But
You guys will be going out first week, so
Awesome.
Thank
you
you.
guys will
Heck
be
yeah.
out next,
Heck yeah,
next
cool.
Friday.
Very cool. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Do you guys hang out outside of when you like create music, and if so, what's your guys' go thing to do?
I live with him.
We're roommates.
Oh shit! You guys are
Yeah.
always together.
We are always
We've lived
together.
together for a minute now.
Yeah, but we both work a lot, so
Yeah.
like, we barely see each other. We'll see each other for like a couple hours at home.
Yeah.
But when we mainly hang out, we hang out at shows, or sometimes we go out to eat. But like, we did like Squeeze Burger.
Yeah.
You gotta get Squeeze Burger. You gotta get the
Gotta
extra
get-
cheese skirt.
Ooh.
Have you ever had Squeeze Burger?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna teach you.
We're gonna blow your mind.
You get the cheese skirt and the garlic fries.
Mhm.
You rip the cheese skirt off, wrap it around the garlic fries, and dip it in the ranch. Are you gonna feel bad about yourself? Yeah. But are you gonna be really, really happy about yourself at the same time? Yeah.
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 Like, you're stoked. I'm sorry.
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
No, come on.
1 second.
No, it's-
They're doing an interview
come on,
too.
come on! Everybody, come out here!
Yeah, that's. I'll have to try that. I'm gonna gain
It's-
so much weight.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. You know, I'm trying to lose weight, but then we go to Squeeze
The amount of
Burger.
times that me and him have gone, and then we go back to the house and we sit on the couch for like 3 hours. It's like, dude, why did we do that?
In the moment, it's great. In
Yeah.
the moment, it's great.
But I mean,
After.
but literally, like the first few times, like the first time me and him like really hung out, we went to go see Thursday in San Francisco, back-to-back days, and like I don't even think me and you had jammed yet at that
We have
point.
not. We were just
Like-
we just fell in love with the band Thursday,
Yeah,
and then I was like, "Hey, I'm going to the show. You want
yeah.
to come through?"
He hit me up and he was like, "Hey, I have an extra ticket." And then the next day they played back-to-back nights. There were still tickets available. So like at the door, I bought a ticket for the next night, and like that's kind of like how we wanted
Yeah.
music shows.
Yeah.
Food.
Food.
I think in the Bay Area, there's a lot of like metalheads, but I feel like they're like really scattered. Like it's like, and then like only in time we get to like then really action and like
Yeah.
finding them and walking around.
Yeah, definitely. I know.
Other than that, what is your main message behind your song Flash?
Wow. Wow. Okay. That's a good question. That's a great question. I love this question. Take it over.
That's actually a good one because that song actually he had written like the kind of and he was playing like a couple chords underneath it, and then I like changed like the panic chords around, and he liked that so much. He was like, "Oh, we have to turn it into a full song."
Yeah.
And I don't really remember what thrash came from, but it originally was called trash, and there's specific people the lyrics were inspired by, but essentially it's about like trash, unmotivated people that just coast through life and don't want to be anything better than what they are.
Yeah.
People. Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
No, go for it.
Like people are just so happy being mediocre.
Yeah.
And like they talk a big game of like being more, but they don't want to put in the work.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much you're a trash person.
Yeah.
So we just we threw in thrash. It's cool that it has the parentheses around the H,
yeah.
so because it's thrashy.
Yeah.
Type of song. It was cool. We fuck with the name and like the meaning behind it. It's like it's very meaningful to me because like we've worked so hard to do this. Like we're in our 30s now and like we're still playing music, and it's like the norm is like you're in your 30s, you stop doing this, you stop doing everything you love and just focus on being an adult. Well, we are adults. We handle our adult stuff and we do what we love, and that's music. So people talk a big game and talk about how they want to do more, but then they don't, and then they hate on people that do more, and that's like, why?
Because that's the thing. It's like I get that 100%. Because like people don't realize that they can work and do what they love at the same time.
Yeah, it is a lot of work, but you got to prioritize your time.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to like. How do you be an adult? How do you go to work? How do you have fun? How do you live? But I mean, really, like, if it's something you want to do, you'll find the time to do it. You'll make it work.
And it won't seem much as work.
Yeah.
To you. It'll be more of a time to enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of all your shows, which one was your most
I think so recently, we played a actual we were lucky enough that ASD asked us to be a part of the memorial for him, and Dan contributed a lot to that show. He was really helping the dudes from ASD out with that one, and I know just a super like meaningful, like impactful set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that show by far was like the most meaningful show we've played. Me and Jordan and like the ASD guys go way back. We've known each other since we were high school. In high school, like we met each other by being outcasts from being in high school, being different. Like we wore girl jeans, we wore eyeliner, we wore different kinds of. We were different from everyone at the time. Not many people were doing that, but we bonded together, and we got made fun of together. We had to fight back together to just be who we are.
Yeah.
And we stayed friends throughout the years. Like those are some of my best friends. Freaking Corey, Joey, Brian, Nick. Like I love you guys. Jordan. Jordan has always supported me, always playing music. When right before we started in Chaos, he moved to Texas, started the band, and he DMs me. He's like, "You motherfucker, can I cuss?" Yeah. Okay. So you motherfucker, you started a band on me? What the fuck? Oh look, see me play. And he would DM me something that show was sick, and love his support, like from my playing this show. I took everything right. I usually cry off stage, but like it's just like there's so much love. A lot of homies are there. That show I've ever. Yeah, it has so much meaning part
let people know.
So much better, like, so much emotion. The boardwalk felt like the boardwalk. Boardwalk times the show my back so long. We were like a back venue. Really crazy.
What's your most favorite
Quick
favorite part about performing live shows?
Literally, the anticipation. That's my worst. Like, it's like you get up. Like, if I have work, like I'm at work thinking about the show, or if I'm at home, like getting ready for the show, I'm just like trying to get there, to be with my band, my friends, and stuff, and getting the right headspace for it. You know, my favorite part is just like being up there and just like expressing myself, and like, you know, even just one person vibes with me, like it's worth it. You know, it's like we're just expressing ourselves, you know, in a healthy way. You know, hopefully what I say or anything means something. If it doesn't, you know, as long as if you feel something, as long as you feel anything,
Yeah.
it's an amazing feeling, because I could feel if they feel something.
Yeah.
And that, I vibe off that. I vibe off like the energy of people, off the energy of the crowd and stuff. So that's like my favorite part.
Yeah, I think obviously like playing the show is always the best part of the night. I don't know, I kind of like that anxiety throughout the day of like
I hate it.
I
hate it.
see, like I hate it, and like I get called out, like my fiance calls me out for like how I act on show day and everything. But it's like, I don't know, like I think part of me does kind of like that, like, okay, shit, like
I'm right there with you.
Are people actually gonna be there? Am I playing to 5 people? Am I playing to 50 people? Like, is my rig gonna go down on me? Like, you know, like what's gonna happen? Am I gonna break a string? Like,
Yeah.
I think I kind of like that.
I'm like, when I do like interviews and shit like that, I'm like that, and like I'm just like, I get anxiety, but I try to put myself up. But even though, as much as I do it, it does jack shit.
It's like, for me,
Yeah.
there's like always like this little moment, like I have all that anxiety all day long, and then after we're on stage, we're ready to go, and the drummer counts us in. After we get counted in, it's out of our control. Like whatever is about to happen is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And there's something like kind of like freeing about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
You know?
Yeah. It's like you get like tunnel vision when you're playing. It's like, honestly, people are like, oh, how did you feel? There's a dude, I don't remember it. Like, it's like you go into a trance and you just like perform, and like it's like your true self.
Yeah.
As cheesy as that sounds, that's just how it is. Like, it's like like he said, very freeing, and it's like allowing me to be me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel so weird outside of like this environment and stuff, like in like the real world or stuff like that. Like I deal with it, but like, you know, explain to people why we do this and how much work and time and money it takes to do this. Some people don't understand it, but the people that do understand it, you feel very validated.
Yes.
It's validation. It's like the validation of it, and it's, you know, that's why I love being around these people. I love being like-minded people. It's just, I don't know if I got away with the question. Sorry.
I can totally understand that, with that. Like whenever I run into like Katie Babs or like Jose Megan or Kenny from he does a podcast out in New York, or anytime I ever talk to any of them, it makes me because I like, you do it for a while and like you just like, I don't even know, and you talk to them and they like help you validate like what you're doing and give you that confidence of like, hey, we're all in the same fucking boat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that's sick, dude. You know, it's that's awesome camaraderie amongst like peers and this kind of things. Like a lot of the bands that are playing, we're homies with, and like we build each other up. Like there's no competition here. We just all want everyone to succeed. We all want to win.
Yeah.
We all want to win here.
And I've talked about that a lot. It's like with the metal community, it's like when you get into it, it's not just a competition. It's not a competition. You can headline and have somebody that opens for you, but you're gonna grab that person for another show and be like, hey, here's this band that's headlining at this show. I think you should go open up for them.
Yeah.
It's building up. It's like going up a ladder, but you're also taking all these people with you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
But on that note, I would like you to promote any upcoming shows or music that you guys are thinking about releasing or anything like that.
Man, so we're hopping on a run with Heated and Aberrance. We're going to be playing Stay Gold Deli in Oakland and Gnarly Deli in Chico, California. And then December 17th, we will be in Fresno supporting Scoundrel. So
Awesome.
that'll be a fun one.
Yeah, at Strubbers in Fresno. So, we're just very still like you said, being together, a camaraderie, like we're building each other up. These our homie bands hit us up to play these shows.
Yeah.
And we're very fortunate to be able to do that.
Yeah.
We support them, they support us, and we just something that we love doing. And it's cool that we could be a part of it.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember seeing him, but at that night at the Never Bloom show, Tom from fucking Chelsea Bridge.
Yep. He was there.
And it was him and then another bandmate from Narco.
Yeah. Josh Miller.
Yeah.
That's my boy. I go way back with him. He's a very supportive person too.
Seeing both of them there, that was just insane to me.
Yeah.
And then I was wondering, what you guys in town for? And then they're creating a new album, and then they just released a teaser that they're coming out with it. But yeah, they hustled hard on that. But especially going to shows and